Hi, it's DigitalFemme and welcome to my channel. So today is the 60-second video of the 1-1-66-day challenge. And what that is choosing to do one thing for 1 hour a day for 66 days straight. So I've chosen to do a video on this YouTube channel, one video every day for 66 days. So did I say this was my 60-second video? Yeah. Okay. Well, I just had to say that. I've got 4 more videos to go. So in this video, I'm really excited. I want to talk about a new role that I am taking on at work. Woohoo! So if you want to hear about that, then please continue watching. And why wouldn't you want to hear about that? Hi, thanks for staying. So, I work for a marketing agency, right? And so I'm their digital strategist. So I do pretty much, I don't know what percentage of things that I do is actually digital strategy related. Maybe it is, okay, maybe it is actually a lot of digital strategy. Maybe it's about 60, maybe it's, you know what? Yeah, I am a digital strategist. I just realized that. So the great thing that I'm excited about is when I first came on board somewhere around November, of course it was a trial thing, right? So I didn't go, I wasn't with them full time. It was just me doing a few things. So they wanted to see, what I could do, how they could work with me. And so this marketing agency, they also have, internal and external clients. Internal meaning clients that they're already affiliated with. It's part of a group of family, like a group of companies. So I looked at their group of companies and there were a number of them. And so I thought to myself, there's actually 2 personal brands related to the group of companies where there's a male and a female. And I was I was thinking that perhaps they could do a podcast. It's nothing new, like podcasts are like a dime a dozen, but they haven't done a podcast, not to my knowledge, in-house with those 2 personal brands. And I thought that, I kind of created a digital strategy for that to happen. And then I kind of proposed it, and then they liked it. They really liked it. And we were going to revisit it in the beginning of this year. And we got so busy that we never really had time to revisit it until we started thinking, we really need to jumpstart one of the personal brands, and he really needs to have a YouTube channel. And then the YouTube channel, videos turned into just podcasting, and then podcasting turned into audio and video, sort of like Joe Rogan style. And so that's starting to happen. So now it's starting to happen. The female and the male personal brands are now going to join together and have a podcast under the main group of family name. And this is really exciting. And so for some reason, I was led away from that project because I had other things to do. I was handling other projects. And I was fine with it until I wasn't. Then I realized, oh my God, wait a minute. I did envision from the get-go them having a podcast. And I was really excited about, being all part of it. But before that, let's back up. I've always wanted to be in film production, more or less behind the scenes. Okay, forward. So on the weekend, I think it was the weekend, I binge watched what is it called? Apple TV's program. And it was called, I think I told you guys about it. Well, not maybe you guys, but in the video I mentioned, I was watching, it was Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. And they have the show on Apple TV called The Good Morning Show or The Morning Show. And I watched it. And, it's like behind the scenes. It tells you about the lives of the announcers and what goes on, with production team and stuff like that. And because I watched it on the weekend, or I binged watched it, last week, I was like, I so want to be a writer. I do write. Am I the greatest writer? But I do write, and I love to write. And I do love writing scripts because... You guys are gonna. I know it's very like hypocritical. I love writing scripts. I actually wrote my first play when I was 9 years old. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, I have been now given the role, and it's not just me. It's like a group of people, but I'm pretty much the lead in creating the content. Creating the content, but it's not going to be solely me developing the topics. And of course, it's not going to be solely me, but basically, I'm really excited because I'm back onto that podcast project and I get to really like do my writing skills and the whole managing. And it's not just me. I'm also going to like partner with the video guy, the video production guy. And he's like wonderful. He does strategy, he does communications, he does management and stuff like that. But right now he really would love to focus on like the pre and the post and the setting up and the videotaping and stuff like that. And especially he'll be really busy post-production, editing the videos and audio and stuff. So he really likes to take that. So I feel like we're going to be a really great team. And then we also have somebody else on board that's not really an intern, but he's very new to strategy, social media, and like audio video. And I'm really excited for him because we're bringing him on board and he's going to really get his hands and feet wet. He's really going to get his feet wet in all this, and he seems pretty excited, and he's very, very enthusiastic about it. Yeah, and excited and enthusiastic, it's kind of the same thing, right? Anyway, I'm really happy about that. And on top of that, we also have somebody else for support and somebody else who's really, so this is really going really well. Now, I'm just super excited about this new role, and I'm a little bit nervous because it's like, oh, be careful what you ask for, right? Because it's like, this is almost like a dream role for me. It's like I get to practice. It's like my own little, it's not my own. So when I say my own, it's like I have a stake or a part in literally producing a podcast / video, and I get to help write the scripts, or like somebody else is going to help write the scripts, like the main, I guess, the branding and imaging and stuff, and then the other, and then it'll just flow. But anyway, that's what I wanted to share. Like, I'm really, really super excited. And in my last video, I kind of like didn't vent. I said I wasn't going to vent, but basically I was like, you know what? I just did another video with a 34-minute video, and I had like cloud syncing issues or storage space. And I was like, I have 2 terabytes of iCloud. I upgraded to 100 gigs on one Gmail account, and then, all that stuff. And I was trying to upload the video. It's gone. Well, guess what? Good news. The video suddenly reappeared. I guess it eventually uploaded to one of the clouds. And then I was able to, download it and then upload it again to YouTube. So it's right there. So if you don't know, I actually created another YouTube channel, and it's a Minecraft YouTube channel. So the title is DF Minecraft, but there's a number of DF Minecrafts, but whatever. It's DF Minecraft, and I'll put the link to in the description below to that particular 34-minute video. And it's pretty funny. Like, I had fun. So just before I got onto this video, I was going to quickly do another Minecraft video. So I screen recorded it. I'm doing it on my iPad mini. So I'm screen recording it, and then I upload it to iMovie, and then I do a voiceover, like an audio over it. So that's what I was going to do. And I screen recorded 2 segments. And I don't know where they are. Like, I'm having I don't know where they are. They're not in my iPad. I have all the clouds in place, my access to the 2 terabyte iCloud, and all the clouds are in. I spent like about an hour yesterday deleting apps so that I could because I think that my iPad only stores 64 gigs because I didn't think I needed it. I didn't think I was gonna play Minecraft on the iPad mini and then screen record it and edit it. I didn't, you never know. So yesterday I was up to, it said 63.4 gigs used, and I have 64 gigs. So the issue was when I was editing that 34-minute video and it was time to save it, there was no room to save. So even though I realize now, even though I had 2 terabytes of iCloud and all this, it didn't matter. It couldn't save. And I figured that was what it was, but it didn't really connect yet. And then, so that's what it was. So I ended up deleting lots of apps and all these unwanted things and stuff like that. So now I'm down to like 34 gigs plus. So so I really deleted a lot. And then, I looked at the storage after I, finished the screen recording, the 2 segments of the screen recording, and it showed like 45 gigs. So obviously there's like about 10 gigs approximately that is floating around somewhere in the internet ether or the iPad mini world, and maybe it hasn't like saved yet. So I'm hoping when I finish this video and I go back to the iPad mini, the 2 screen recording segments are there. Whoa, this data thing, it's digital is like crazy, and I'm DigitalFemme, so like, isn't that crazy? Like, first I'm here and then I'm not. Get it? It's a joke. Forget it. So yeah, I'm really excited. I just wanted to do that, tell you about the added role in my work, and I'm really excited about that. I better just calm down. And I haven't been sleeping a lot. I think it's because I'm so excited. There's so many things I want to do. There's a lot of things like work-related things that I love. Like, I'm just enjoying my work so much. It's like crazy. Like, I just love it. Everything that I do, whether it's a task or a project, and I'm not doing too many task-related stuff. But I love tasks. Like, I am a doer. Like, I love to do. Get my hands in things and just like do. But I also like to envision. Like, see, this is the thing. I know I'm a visionary, because in my last video, my previous one, I talked about being a futurist, because I am, and how I was always put down and made fun of, and people thought I was like nuts because I would like say stuff about, in the future, we're going to do this and that, and they're going to take this and it's going to be like that. And people always made fun of me, and sure enough, it happened. So then I talked about early adopter burnout. When you're an early adopter of technology or platforms, and you see how you can see like that it can be applied to other things other than what it's intended for, and then you blog about it, then people like call you crazy because it's like, what? And then they're doing it. So anyway, yeah, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go there about early adopter burnout. So here's the thing. Because now I'm going to be co-lead, I'm going to call it co-lead. Or maybe actually my CEO said that I will be leading it. I don't know. I gotta think about that. So this is what's hypocritical. So here I am doing YouTube videos. This YouTube video, it's my 60-second video in this 166-day challenge. And I've been challenged with content. And you know what? I'm not challenged with content, please, because if I wasn't, I wouldn't have 62 videos. But is the content digestible, interesting? Does it teach? Does it have like really good points? Does it give people value? I really don't know. I kind of just want to do videos where people can just look and maybe giggle or look at me and think I'm silly. I don't know, but it is content. So I guess what I'm saying is I don't even apply a structured type of like content planning for my YouTube videos. Like I said, like I've been always saying this. Yes, I'm content challenged, but then I decided 2 videos ago I'm not gonna call it content challenge, because like there really is no challenge. Because obviously I could yak away. It's just that now that I'm going to be responsible for leading or organizing content and scripting and getting all the moving parts in place, like like scheduling for the 2 personal brands to prepare, to be scripted, to do, like that's what I should be doing on this channel with these videos. But does not matter, because I'm still going to be me here. Whereas at work with the 2 personal brands, you know what? It's always easier to apply theories or philosophies or concepts or stuff or whatever to anything other than you. Like it's one of those, it's easier said than done kind of thing. It's so easy to tell someone, oh, you should do this, you should do that, and this and that and that and this. But Do you really do it? Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? It's easier to say, to tell people what to do as opposed to you doing it. So I love telling people what to do. Remember, I was a nurse for 11 years in Texas, 6 years in McAllen, and 5 years in Houston. And I was a charge nurse a number of times in the different, the different hospitals. So I love telling people what to do. And when you're a charge nurse, you don't really tell people what to do you? I mean, no. I mean, you kind of like just make sure the floor runs, and you assign like patients admitting. Maybe you kind of do, but it's really more like a team or collaborative. And plus, nurses, you all kind of like know the same types of standards and stuff, so you kind of like all know what to do. You just always need once in a while not once in a while, you need someone in charge to take the rap when there's complaints from doctors or patients' families or patients and all that stuff. So anyway, in a way, when I was a nurse, it was nice to just be a nurse and not be the charge nurse, because when you were a nurse, all you had to do is you just dealt with your own patients. But just dealing with your own patients, like your own 8 patients, it still came with a lot of other, the whole patient ecosystem is ridiculous, because number one, you have the patient, then you have the family members, and then you have the different doctors that are on the patient's case, and then you have like the auxiliary staff, which is like MRI person or X-ray tech or the blood work or physical therapy. So all those modalities have to like work together. It never fails. The guy just had surgery, or some patient had surgery, and then they need physical therapy so that they can help the physical therapist helps the patient get out of bed and starts moving and stuff like that, so that they don't stay in bed and get pneumonia. So the physical therapy comes with his like walker and whatever, an incentive spirometer, that thing like you play the golf ball or the plastic ball up and down to expand your lungs. So the physical therapy will come, and then, where's the patient? The patient went to follow-up x-ray. Okay, I'll come back. Where's the patient? The patient went for a follow-up MRI. Like, it's crazy. Or the MRI will come. Where's the patient? There it is. The patient's walking down the hallway. The physical therapist is making them. It gets crazy. So where am I going with this? Yes, I love telling people what to do, and I love like that whole interdepartmental organizing and like this. I love it. I'm so used to it. So I haven't done that in a long time, because I left nursing. I left nursing involved like just smoothly in 2007. So I haven't really been like this, except then when I went to Germany, when I lived in Frankfurt, I kind of like organized 3 events, like 3 monthly events. So then I was like this, and yeah, actually, you know what? I'm just remembering how great I am. Oh my God. I'm not arrogant, but I know I could be, but I'm actually remembering my capabilities and my abilities. I have to like hone that in and remember that, because, I got this. Okay, that's fine. It's just that I think I choose at this stage in my life to be a little bit lazy. I mean, like lazy meaning don't want too much responsibility, don't want to be accountable for too many things, because when you are accountable for too many things and you have a lot of responsibility, then it just takes more energy from you. And I kind of don't want that, because I want to use my energy. I want to balance my energy into things that most likely that I'm interested in, I want to do. So it's a good thing that the work I do, I really enjoy. And I will continue enjoying it until I won't. Because then when I won't, then, doesn't mean they're going to fire me. It means like I'm going to like find a way to leave. But I won't, because like I said, I really like what I do, and I like the people and all that stuff. So I guess I'm just talking to myself. Like, because I really always talk to myself. When I do these videos, I'm really just talking to myself. I have this pretend audience, which is you. Yep, you are my pretend audience. Although you are real when you're watching this, but you know what I mean about pretend, because I really don't know you. I don't know who's watching me. So I'm just like pretending that somebody's watching me, even though when you see this, you really are a real person. Get it? Yeah. You know what? I know now. I want to start, the more comfortable I'm going to get, I'm going to start to channel my inner comedian. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I've always wanted to be a comedian. And the kind of comedian, the reason why I wanted to be a comedian, because I just love the Lucy show, like Lucille Ball. or Lucy Arnaz or whatever. No, Lucille Ball. And I love Carol Burnett. And I think I said this in another earlier video, but I just love comedy and I love being funny. And I am funny. I am funny. Like when you really know me, like this video thing is just like a video, but when you know me, I'm pretty funny. I like it when I make our CEO laugh, and I notice that when we're in meetings, I'll say something and people will snicker. Not snicker in a bad way, but snicker like trying to hold their laughter. And I like that. So maybe this is going to end up turning to be me practicing. I'm going to use this YouTube platform to practice, like, what's it called? Stand-up skits or open mic. See? Except it's not really an open mic. It's an open mic, but it's a closed mic. Closed because... Get it? Like you're over there and it's closed because I'm here. You're watching me through whatever screen you're watching. Forget it. I guess I'm not. You know what? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being just who I am. And probably that's kind of like a little bit of silly. So you know what? I have a notebook where I kind of like jot down jokes, but nothing like Jerry Seinfeld. Remember, like Jerry Seinfeld had this documentary on Netflix, and he showed all like pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of yellow notebook lined paper, like legal paper or whatever that was, like tons and tons, and all the things he wrote, like his skits and content. And I have a notebook, but I only have like 2 jokes. I don't sit there and go, what's going to be funny? I had the notebook with me, and then when I said something and it was really funny, I kind of wrote it down. But you know what? Forget it. If it happens, it happens. I was just thinking that doing these videos would help me get really more comfortable and relaxed and loose, so that once my muscles are relaxed and comfortable, and then I could just like the true comedian that I am will just rise and deliver it out. Ooh, 21 minutes. Okay, I'm going to go. If you actually watched this long, thank you so much. And if you did, then there's no reason why you shouldn't like this channel and subscribe, because you know what? You don't want to miss out on a potential YouTube video that's going to be really funny. Or I could make up a video. If you subscribe, then you'll get the ping that I uploaded a video. And if you do watch it, which you should if you subscribe, then that video might inspire you, motivate you, or give you an aha moment. You never know. So go ahead and subscribe. Okay? All right. Thank you, and have a great day and have a great evening wherever you are in the world. Bye-bye.